2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the beautiful grounds of TPC Sawgrass, our opening round coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. Welcome, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group today, and John McCarthy is on the course as well. Rich, it's a monster week on tour. It's the Players' Championship. What challenges does TPC Sawgrass present?
I think more than anything else, it's the most effective and efficient way to attack this Pete Dye design, Andrew. There's nothing straightforward about it. The tee boxes point you one direction, the fairway landing area is in a different direction, and the greens sit in a different direction. There are no straight lines on this golf course. You have to think outside the box to get it around the best at TPC Sawgrass, which is not something that the best in the world tend to do very well. They like things very linear. This is not linear.
Okay, that'll play.
Here is his fourth. 4 shots behind our leader.
All right, let's get back to the action.
You know, Andrew, I think he's going to go for this one.
That nearly went in. A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. That looked good for a while. That one drops. The tee shot at 3.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
This is a long way home. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
Yeah, that was a lot to ask right there, but in good shape now. A par putt coming up. And no change on the scorecard. He is still at even par. Here's a look at the tee of the par 4 fourth.
Par 4, 384 yards from the back, a long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
That is gonna work. Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Well, now still a lot of work to be done. Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par.
Well, let's take a look at what Max Homa can deliver here.
Okay, as we make our way back to live play, let's take a look at the leaderboard.
All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. Strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Par 4, 471 yards from the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. This took place just a short time ago.
Absolute beauty here.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Even for the day. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Well, that's very crafty, isn't it? It's just about 3 feet away.
Trying to save par here.
Trailing by 4 strokes. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Second shot here on the 6th. That is a touch of class. That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th. This would be a good putt to make to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. Sitting at 1 under after that hole.
Over to the par 4 7th hole.
Par 4, 451 yards, all sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green, 2-putt, and sprint to the tee on the 8th.
That was really well played. This is about a 120-yard shot. 4 strokes off the lead. Okay, that's going to play. This will be a challenging putt from this distance. A chance here for par. Okay, moving on to the next. We have a par 3 on this one.
Par 3, 237 yards in length, a brute to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
5 wood is the choice. This one greenside in the rough. Wow, I thought that was in. Needs this to drop to save par. Here we go on a good line. Okay, that was a tough ask. And that putt drops, and we move on to the next.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Hi, Andrew. Down here with Max Homa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 7th.
Okay, it was important to see that shot. Let's take a look at the updated leaderboard. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead. Now to the par 5, 9th hole. Oh, flex on that drive. This is the 3rd. 5 shots off the lead. Oh, that was so close. This putt to move inside the top 20. And the tap-in birdie, always nice. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. We begin the second 9 with a par 4.
Looks like this one might be in the bunker.
The ball is in the fairway bunker. Staring down a very long putt here. This putt from 5 feet.
This is for par.
So close. And just to finish up the bogey. And after that, he falls back to even par for the tournament.
There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
And that's going to be a pretty good outcome, that one, in the circle of friendship. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. Now 4 back after that hole. The tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just a decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, and little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Here's Brooke Anderson. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
John, what does his lie look like down there?
And this is sitting up pretty good in that first cut. I think might not be too much trouble here.
And he's safely on the green. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by 4 strokes. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 313.
So many different levels to this green. On the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in one, but watch out if you hit in the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to 2-putt from there.
Opting for the 6-iron. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. 20 feet to the cup. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one, this is testing. A big right to left slope.
That one went by with a bit of speed, didn't it? A par putt awaits. Currently 1 under for the day. Plenty of trouble around this golf course. The 14th, the par 4, represents a number of that.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
Okay, that'll work. He has about 14 feet to the hole. Never mind. Go and make a par on the next. Job done. Let's head to the next. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard.
We've hit the par 4, 15th hole.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
All right, the putter can come out now. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
This is such a tough read. It looks straight all the way, and then it will right.
And just a tap in left for par. Teeing Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
Wow, he's going to like that one.
How about some Tiger Woods highlights?
Touch of class from the bunker.
All right, let's get right back out to the action. Here's the second at 16. Trying to get to 3 under with this putt.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
Wow, what a shot for eagle. Here's a look at the updated leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 4th place.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely.
We continue our coverage over at the 16th. See if this is up, it could be in.
Okay, here we are again, back live. Now at 3 under par. Currently in a tie for 4th place. And it goes in. Pure skill on that chip.
Nothing like it. Good stuff.
While we have a moment, we want to show you the updated leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 3rd.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
We finish on 18 with a par 4.
Par 4, 462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, that's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
Let's go down to Henny.
He is right on the 150-yard marker here.
Going with pitching wedge here. This putt to get to 5 under. How did that not go in? A 3-foot putt. Okay, a good day out there, and it comes to an end. He'll really be pleased with portions of that round. Currently 4th place on the leaderboard.
Always appreciate being alongside you, Andrew. See you tomorrow.
That will do it for our broadcast day. For all of us at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.